Hello, everybody. This has been a long time since we last met. So sorry, I've been very inactive on YouTube, but I've been very active on TikTok. So if you have enjoyed the previous session where we talk about how we're going to survive the crash during the COVID-19 situation, right? Okay. So today I'm back again. I'm going to talk about how we're going to survive this crash during the cryptocurrency sell-off. So today the topic will be this: will Bitcoin crash or survive this 2021 sell-off? Right now, there's a lot of hype. They are talking about crypto, and I have to admit that I definitely missed the very strong and aggressive bull run. If you remember, during one of the video, I mentioned that why I'm going to give crypto a miss. And you see, I really missed the whole bull run. So then I came back, and of course I came in. When I came in, is a bit at the top, and now it is coming down. So have we reached the end of the bull market or for crypto? And we are going to the what they call the crypto season and the crypto winter, or this is just they call it a false breakdown, and it's gonna just resume. So let's take a look right at what is happening. Now, this is the very I would say interesting moment where a lot of people are now buying on news, relying on website, relying on tweets, Reddit to make money, and it's crazy. I have to say that I have not come across times like that where you can just get a lot of tips from the internet and you can make such good money. It has turned a lot of people into millionaire, and a lot of people are all using this name, right? Going to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Okay, so now are you really going to listen to this news and be able to go to the moon? So if you're able to, you see, every one of us, right? Okay, as investors, we are always betting our money and putting our money on something that there will be risk. And if there's anyone who can help us to reduce the risk, it will give us some form of a comfort level, comfort feeling. That's the reason why, right? Anyone who is able to predict the market well and able to predict the market, even though they only predict the market one or two times accurately, everyone will jump to them and go to them for some form of a comfort, because they will be able to feel that if I were to follow them, and my risk will be mitigated. So because of that, you see a lot of people are doing that right now, putting on the news as anonymous, telling you what's going to happen. And then when it really happened, people will be like, oh, coming back to them for more tips so that they can make a big fortune and go to the moon. Okay. Now, so there's this particular news by 4chain, right? And this anonymous, probably I don't know, yeah. I don't know who is this anonymous guy. So he say, hey, insider over here. You can see, right? He mentioned insider over here. Now, for those of you who are not busy and and now you are paying attention, so check this out. So they are saying that the Bitcoin is going to have a fresh clash, right? Crash. And this fresh crash, it will just come down all the way to about 35,000, and then it will be in a triangular formation, and then you go deep further to maybe 25,000. After that, it will recover very fast back to about 70,000. Now, exactly what it means, let me show you the chart. So after when they mentioned, it was here. Bitcoin was here. Okay. So after the news, they mentioned that they're going to do a coordinated sell-off, and that sell-off is going to trigger a downturn to about 35,000. And then after 35,000, it will go into a triangular formation before it go down further. So if you look at it, it did happen. So then what's next? Now, if the news is correct, right? If the news is correct, and if this thing is really manipulated, so what is going to happen is, if you look at this chart, right? So after the news, it went down all the way to about 30,000, then pull back for 35,000. So they are saying that it will go into a triangular formation. Now, after this triangular formation, then it's going to go down all the way to about 25,000. After 25,000, you're boom, all the way up to the moon, 70,000, right? So is this going to happen? And don't know yet. However, there's another post that is happening today. I really wanted to send this video up as early as I can, but it took me a few hours to really do up this PowerPoint. So yeah, just to share with you. Now, there's another anonymous message that says that, hey, a quick update. So what's this update about? Let's check this out, right? It says that the plan did work out. So they're talking about the previous plan, and the rally is programmed. So this coming rally that is happening today, there will be a big move ahead, as you will hear about shortly. For now, he can't give you the detail, or she can't give you the detail. We don't know who is this mysterious guy, right, or girl. Now keep an eye for 23rd, which is today. So what they are trying to say is this, that today, right, it will rally. Now, is this going to be happening today? Is it going to rally? So I'm going to share with you just a few cents worth from just my opinion. This is no financial advice, right? Okay, you can see I'm just a person who is in marketing with totally no financial background. I'm just called, some people call me my new nickname, the Monkey GuGu. Okay, so all my tips and all my learning, I learn it from this monkey. So let's see whether the monkey is also accurate, because since a lot of people are just looking at the net, right? Okay, on anonymous. So I'm just going to share my 5 cents worth of how you're going to maybe look at this market and what's possibly going to happen. Again, I'm not financial news. So is it going to really go up? Let's take a look at, let's check this out. So what is going to happen right now after the news? Do you think today this market is going to after this news today, do you think this market is going to rally? Now, of course, we won't know, right? Yeah, whether it will be rallying or not. Right now, as we speak, let me take a look at the market right now. And it's going down, it's going down, and it went down. So it went down instead of going up, and is hitting the 35,000 mark. Okay, so is it going to continue to go down? Or is it going to continue to go up? Are we going to read? If let's say whatever this news is, if this is not going to be reliable, and if you believe that this is going to be reliable, that means, right, the triangular formation kind of like form already, and it's going to come down very, very fast, all the way to about 25,000, and it's going to go back up to about 70,000, correct? Yeah, so no matter what, it is still in the same pipeline, okay? Now, first off, I would like you to take a step back, okay? Take a step back, really take a step back. Just want to ask you this question. Do you think we should really rely on news on our investment return? Come on, correct or not? Okay. So I've done a video before, okay, on my YouTube, and I'm going to share with you what are we talking about over here, okay? Yeah. So let me share with you previously, my YouTube channel, and there's one particular video, right, where I talk about the news. So let's check out the news. I think you shouldn't look too much into news. Yeah. So there's a saying: the closer you follow your investment, the more money you will make. But do you know that people who keep up with the news about their stocks earn lower returns than those people who pay almost no attention at all? That means, right, those people who keep looking at the news, in fact, they make less money than those people who don't even look at the news. Yeah. So if you have really invested, then my suggestion to you will be, maybe don't even look at the news. Yeah. So if you're not invested, should you listen to the news? Also, no lah. Do your own homework lah, correct or not? Okay. You must understand what you are buying. This is investment. You are putting your hard-earned money into the investment asset, right? In hope to give you return, not go in and gamble. If you want to go and gamble, I think casino will do the trick. Okay. Yeah. So let's come back and talk about this. So now I want you to take another step back, okay? I want to take another step back. Another step back will be what will happen to the Bitcoin price, right? I would like you to take a look at the chart. If you believe in fortune telling, that means charting. If you don't believe, then no, you can actually stop watching right now. But if you believe, here's what I have to say about charting. Okay, so aside from the news, aside from whatever, I want to share with you something that before even the news came out, we already kind of projected, right? This flash may not be a flash crash, but the price is going to come back down to this level. And let me share with you what I mean by that. I've been very active on TikTok. So if you like, you could follow me on TikTok and called Strongerhead. And if you look at this particular piece of video, right, that I mentioned, okay, I call it the Bitcoin fortune telling, right, on the 5th of May. Let's check this out. So on this day, I spotted a mini head and shoulder pattern, and I feel that the Bitcoin, probably the price won't hold. It will come back down. Okay. And also I did another video to talk about how low can it go, and with this situation. Yeah. So I put it on this video. I think I put it at this video. Price will go down and go. Oh, no, not this video. So sorry. It's another video. It's another video. I think it's this one. I think this one. Okay. So how low can price go, right? Yeah. Now, exactly why I feel that price can go so low and can even go lower, right? Okay, can even go lower. Oh, this for XRP. Now, can even go lower. Why? So let me share with you, right? It's because of this particular pattern that I spotted. It's called head and shoulder pattern. Now, head and shoulder pattern, exactly what it means. Now, if you were to go and Google for head and shoulder pattern, there are plenty of head and shoulder pattern and price point that you can look at. Yeah. So in general, head and shoulder pattern means there will be a head, there will be a shoulder, followed by a head, followed by a shoulder. Once you see that, right, price will normally go back down to the last support. So the last support over here is this. Oh, can be really very low. Okay. So this is another example of a head and shoulder pattern. When you spotted a shoulder, then followed by a head, then followed by a shoulder, price will go down back to the last support over here. Support means what? The low point last time where people find it considered very, very cheap, where it will attract a lot of people to come and buy. So this will be the point. And now, is it going to be happening again? So we don't know, right? But let's check it out. So for Bitcoin, can you see this is a shoulder? Can you see, right? Okay, let me see whether I can use this one. See, can you see this is a shoulder? This is a very big head. So if head and shoulder were to repeat again, this will be another shoulder, right? So if let's say today it really spiked, probably it will hit at this range, which could be about 40,000, 40,000 range, right? Then after that, 38, 40,000 range, then it will boom, go all the way down, correct? Until maybe here, first support, over here, maybe, right? Okay, so if this gonna happen, and what about the other coin? Now, here you go. You have to understand that Bitcoin is the leader. It's just like the S&P and the Dow Jones, right? There will be a lot of leadership stocks. If all these stocks who are playing the leadership role, if all of them go down, the rest will just follow suit. This is called selling in sympathy selling, okay? Or they call it the I can't remember. It's like a herd mentality, right? Where one go down, everyone go down together, leave no man behind kind of a mindset. Yeah. So let's take a look at other altcoin price chart. You see to understand whether a price will go up or down, right? Okay. Let's take a look at the altcoin price chart, which is here. So if you look at it, when Bitcoin is going up, then coming down, what about the rest of the coin? The rest of the coin is the same. Ethereum go down, XRP go down, ZLQ go down, Pancake Swap go down, okay? Shiba Inu go down, VeChain go down, Theta go down. I don't know how to spell Solana go down, Dodge go down, Cardano go down, Mantic go down, Polygon. So they are all going down. And if you look at all the pattern, right, because a lot of people will be asking like, oh, so how about my coin? How about my coin? How about my coin? All coin about the same. You see all the charts is all the same. Correct? Okay. Now, if Bitcoin were to go up from a head and then come back down, or they already form a very small shoulder, So is it possible that it will just go down from here? Yeah, go down all the way or go down? There's a high chance. Now, if you look at the head and shoulder pattern, right, based on just now, it will go back to the last support. So if you look at it, right, it's going to be very deep, no? That is the reason why on my TikTok, I mentioned that the low can be as low as about 20,000. And it can go even low to about 10,000. Why? Because there's selling pressure. When there's selling pressure, there's a downward momentum. This momentum, never underestimate the power of momentum. Because momentum is triggered by human fear. And when a lot of people are very fearful, they will just keep selling. No one wants to buy. They just want to get rid of their coins. So if a lot of people keep getting rid of the coin become worthless and it will just go cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So that is how it may work. And because of that, it can go as low as about $10,000. And if you look at it, right, this pattern for it to complete, it looks like it could be possible for every coin. See, Ethereum go back down here. XRP go down all the way to 57 cents, even 17 cents. Yeah. Zilla Q, yeah, go down all the way to less than 5 cents, about 5 cents. Then Pancake Swap going down further to about $10. Yeah, Shiba Inu going down. It's really very low, but it can go back down all the way here, right? You see? To the last support, yeah, last support about here, right? V-Chain going down to 70 plus cent, 50, 60 cent, 50 cent. Okay, Theta go to about $3 or below $3. Okay, Solana go down to at least 240 to about $24 to about $12. Okay, Doge going down all the way to about 20 plus cents. Cardano go down all the way to maybe $1 to even 50 cents. I think $1 it won't be 50 cents. Then Polygon go back down all the way to about 70 plus cents, 60 cents, right? So there's a possibility. Okay, if you look at it this way. Then now the question is this: is it possible also that it will not drop all the way down? It will actually go back up. That's a possibility, okay? So if you study the head and shoulder, right? Some people now piss off already. Well, you got say like never say, so it will go up or now? We won't know. Okay, I'm just sharing with you the possibility of what has happened to other assets, right, that has got this pattern, and when they face this pattern, a lot has came down before, all the way down to ground zero. There are also certain time that they believe the crash won't be so bad for head and shoulder. Yeah, it will actually reverse back. So if it reverse back, right, based on this pattern, if it reverse back, so I want you to take a look at this particular chart. Of course, this is not Bitcoin. It's just that if let's say Bitcoin is already now here, around here. Okay. So if let's say it would go down further, I'm going to hang on a second. So sorry, I think I paused again because I have not used the camera. I forgot to charge my camera. The camera keep freezing. Anyway, just come back. So if now Bitcoin is around here, right? So this price range will be about 30,000, 35,000. Okay. Now, if you were to go down all the way to about 30,000, that will be the last support. Yeah. If you go down all the way to 20,000, that will be the next support. So would it go down all the way and then come back up? There's a chance. Would it go down all the way to about 30,000 and then after that go back up to 70,000? Possible. Actually, can it go down? Can it reverse now? Can it reverse now? Possible as well. Yeah. So I want you to understand that when we are looking at patterns, we cannot take it as a Bible. When we are looking at patterns, what we are studying over here is probability. So based on probability, how do you manage your investment? For example, for me, when I see a head and shoulder pattern, I will feel that, hey, if I were to invest right now, my risk will be higher because I saw this pattern. However, is there a chance that the pattern will fail? There's a chance, right? So if I were to buy, I won't buy so much. So that if this pattern fail, that means it didn't happen, I still make some money. But if it failed, then when it go down, I still have some money left for me to average down. So that will be how I play it. Every single time when I look at patterns, do not think that I go in everything, no, show hand. I'm not that silly, all right? Okay. Every time I look at pattern, when the pattern is bullish, I will buy more. When the pattern is bearish, I'll buy less. Super bearish, I just get out if I'm scared. That's all. Okay. But it doesn't mean that, bullish, go in all, bearish, go sell all. You always remember that there's always this thing called pattern failure. Okay. Which I can make another video on that if you're very interested. Okay. Put in the comment below and tell me. Yeah, anyway, let's continue. So now back case scenario one. Yeah, it will spike or it will go down from here all the way to about 20,000, about maybe 20,000 to 10,000 range. Yeah. Back scenario two, this is gonna go up already. Yeah. And then this is the bottom already. Yeah. You will go up already. This will be a reversal. Okay. So what will be likely to happen? Now, likely to happen, I don't know. I feel that this is where you need to play a contrarian. Yeah, you need to play a contrarian, exercise your critical thinking. When the whales, tell you that they're gonna sell it down, okay? So do you think it will happen? Now the whales are whales and will be very rich. They never become rich by giving people money, you know. They rich by buying low, selling high. They rich by buying low, selling high. Yeah, just understand this point, for example, lah. Okay. Now over here, they tell you that they will sell down all the way to 25,000 to even 20,000 before they will buy, right? Before it will spike all the way to 70,000. So if you to play the contrarian role, that means, right? Okay, there are of course two possibilities. One, they will buy right now and reverse the whole thing. That means the whole thing won't even happen. You will have missed catching the bottom. That could be the first scenario, right? If it go down all the way to 20,000, usually it will be plus minus, won't be so accurate. So it will go down lower. It could be, right? Yeah, but let's just say if they say that it'll be 25,000, based on the contrarian rules, it may not go back down here, right? That means a lot of people will be like, oh, sell first, buy later, buy back later at the low. So when you sell, only when you sell, they can buy, ma. Every time whenever you see any price, it doesn't mean that red bar, the price is it's selling volume. Okay, green bar, it's buying volume. Depending on how you define that, I want to share with you is that every single time whenever price go up or down, there's always buying and selling taking place. If there's no buying and selling taking place, the price will not be transacted at all. There won't be any transaction. So based on that, right, if you look at the red candle, it simply means that red candle means the buying and selling that is taking place, the buying and selling has been taking place and the price transacted has been lower than the previous candle. That's all. That's why it's red color. Okay. If it is green, the buying and selling has been taking place and the price transacted has been higher than the previous candle or the previous day. That's all. That's what they are saying. Okay. So it doesn't mean that selling, then all seller, no buyer. No buyer, how to sell? Okay. No seller, how to buy? You understand what I'm saying? So the question is, when you're selling, are you selling to the whales? When you're buying, are you buying from the whales? That is key, right? So are you buying from the smart money or are you selling to the smart money? So if you're buying from the smart money, that means, right, they are selling it to you for their profit. When you're selling to the smart money, that means the smart money believe that it is already bottom and you're selling to them, they're accumulating right now. So what do you think will happen? Yeah, what do you think will happen? So if you play a contrarian views, right, when they say that it's going to be 25,000, you probably will want to sell first. So if you want to sell first, then they buy first, they may reverse the whole thing, no? Then you will be out of this game already, probably making losses or did not make much money, and then it may go back up all the way to 70,000. Then the same thing again. They say 70 is either overshot 70 or before 70, you should let go already, for example. Okay. Now, whether is it going to go up or go down, what will be the best case scenario? My best case scenario is buy and hold for the long term. Best case. Now, why? If you believe in this market, only if you believe in this market, look at the stock market. Stock market in the last 100 years has only been trending only one way, which is up. Yeah, any asset class, when it is when a lot of people are invested in it, it will always be up. Now, why? You must understand, though. Have you all encountered this before? You yourself, right, put in money and buy stock and share, for example. So after you go down, you average down. After you go down, you average down. Why you average down? Because you feel that if I don't average now, I probably will lose everything. If I average now, if it go back up, there's a chance that I will make back everything and I will have profit. Now, when a lot of people are using this mentality, a lot of people are going in to buy, when a lot of people going in to buy, a lot more liquidity pump into this place, and then this asset class, the price will only go back up. So if crypto is going to stay, I don't know. If crypto is going to stay, then as long as got people see that crypto is now low enough and they're going to go in and go buy, right? Then the price will only go back up. So therefore, whether is it going up now or whether is it going down and then go back up later, the best is just buy and hold lah. Not financial advice. This is what I would do. Okay. Yeah. Now, so crypto will not go away because in technology, you must believe, correct or not? Now, take a look. Technology is coming up very strong. No? In 2007, if you look at all the technological company that is very strong, out of 10, three of them, the top 10, right? Three of them are technological company. Google, you have got IBM, right? Okay. And then now if you look at Microsoft, sorry. And now if you look at 2017, okay, 10 years later, the top 10 companies, seven of them are technological company. So technological company are definitely here to stay, and they are getting more and more stronger presence. So therefore, should we ignore the technological company? We shouldn't. Yeah. And let me share with you another video about what I meant by we shouldn't underestimate the importance of technology. So if you look at my previous video on YouTube, this is one of the video that I mentioned, right, on technologies, and it's important. Let's check it out. And what I want to share is just to take note, technology, creativity, and free market can turn all the bad news, all the long-term lousy forecasts around, right? Because technology and creativity will win out for as long as free market exists. Yeah, as long as there's capitalism and there's a free market and technology is there and people are staying creative, okay, a lot of potential amazing thing is going to happen. Yeah, human spirit is amazing at preserving capitalism and building wealth. So if you are someone who believe in that and you believe that technology will be something, right, that will only make the quality of life better, and as a result a lot of people will buy into it, and therefore the future of these business will be good, wouldn't you want to be holding one of those stocks? Okay, so this is what I want to share with you today. So wouldn't you also, if you believe in technology and if you believe blockchain is here to stay, wouldn't you also want to hold on to some of the crypto? Is that it doesn't make sense? Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna go away. I don't think so, lah. Of course, I could be wrong. Who am I, right? I'm just a friend of Monkey GuGu, correct? Okay. And now the other thing is, so the key to profiting from any crash. Number one is not to go and time the market. Number two is not to go and predict when is it going to reverse before you go and buy, because when it reverses, normally it's going to be very aggressive. For those of you who have been checking out and monitoring the crypto price, right? Every time whenever it drop, it may drop very aggressively, but every time when it reverses, it's very difficult for it will reverse in one day 20%, that kind, okay. So if it reverses 20%, you have lost the chance to make 20%, and then you'll be thinking like, wow, you really go up so high, so should buy or shouldn't buy? It's very dangerous. When you do it that way, there's a very high chance you will miss the boat. And the other thing is this: the key to buying, right? During a crash, when price go down, okay, price will go back up only if a lot of people buy back this particular crypto. So for stocks, when stocks market go down, the price will only reverse back, right, when a lot of people go in and buy these stocks. Now, do you think there are thousands? There are thousands and thousands of stocks there. Not just like crypto now, there are 10,000 over crypto coins, right? Okay. So is it that every one of them will all bounce back? Not necessary. Yeah. So which one will bounce back? Now, the one will bounce back will be the ones, right, with a lot of buyers. Will be the ones with a lot of buyers. So which one will have a lot of buyers? Now, of course, there will be many school of thoughts. Whatever I'm going to share with you is nothing new. Okay, it's nothing new. Number one, the company must have good fundamental, correct? If the company is strong, the company is fundamentally strong, the company is here to stay in the next few years, they'll be still around, then there's a high chance that their price will go back up, lah, correct? Because they are not going to close down during the economical plunge. Yeah, so that is one. And same thing for coins, right? So if you're holding fundamentally good coin, now what do you mean by fundamental? All the coins, it's just, there's no fundamental right now, no, it's just use case, okay? So the coin with the sound use case, very sound use case, then probably is going to be here to stay. So if they are here to stay during any fresh crash, when the price recover, their price also will recover, correct? So that's one. Now let me explain to you another one which I believe in more, is no matter fundamental good or no good, you must have buyer. You must have buyer. So I'm not saying that fundamentally no good, then the price will rally. No, not true. Okay, because fundamental could be the story. Fundamental could be the story. You are using fundamental to convince buyer to come in and buy. Now, is it possible that the company don't have fundamental but has convincing power to ask people to come in and buy, like Dodge, correct or not? Yeah, like Safe Moon. Yeah, so like Inu Shiba. So Shiba Inu, sorry, what Inu Shiba? Shiba Inu. So there's a possibility that you don't need foundation and you are still fundamental, and then you're still able to get your price up. So it's important that you must have buyer. And what will be the companies with a lot of people who will want to buy? this is where top of mind awareness is very important, something that I learned in marketing. In marketing, which company will have a high chance to profit? Now, so for example, when I ask you to think of fast food, you will tell me McDonald's. For example, when I ask you to think of online platforms and retailer, you will tell me it's going to be Alibaba and it's going to be maybe Amazon, right? If I tell you search engine, you will tell me it's Baidu or you Google. And if I ask you for smartphone, you'll tell me Samsung and Apple and Huawei. You know? If I ask you for maybe social media, you will tell me Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, things like that. So there's a reason why these companies that the name just mentioned, they are the top, because people will only use the product that they remember. And when it comes to stock and share, it's the same thing. People will only buy the stocks that they know. If they don't know, how would they even know they exist? And they will not even pump in money. Then because they don't buy money, the price won't go up. You understand? So for coins, which one will we be? The strong coins. So if you ask me, right, a lot of altcoins, they may be damn good, they may be damn strong. Okay, but I don't know anything about them, right? Because who am I? I don't even know what is blockchain. I don't even know what is crypto. I don't even know anything. I need to Google. I don't even know I got the answer. So I just want to share with you that the market doesn't reward you for being the most knowledgeable guy, being the person with a lot of knowledge about all the technical in and out of the business. Okay, the stock market only reward people who buy low, sell high. Yeah, and if you look at the coins, which one do you think will have a lot of people buying them? A Bitcoin, Ethereum, okay, maybe XRP, right? Okay, Cardano getting the name getting popular. So the names will be popular first. If the name is not popular, you never heard of it, then there's a chance that these coins will not rally so fast. Okay, now then what is the key to small coin? Having said that, now you understand the importance of marketing. Yeah. So for small coins, if you decided to invest in small coins, then the key to profiting from small coin is again marketing. Why is that so important? You must attract buyers, ma. So let's take a look at this particular guy. To me, I would term him as the marketing guru. Yeah. He's able to sell so many electrical vehicle and everything he want to sell can sell one. So let's check this out. Yeah. He want to sell shorts. He managed to sell them out. He want to sell and he want to sell this what Tesla gun, this fire gun. Again, it was sold out. Correct? Yeah. And then he wanted to sell baseball cap. Again, he sold out everything. Then he sell tequila, also sell out. This guy, everything he want to sell, he can sell. Why? Because it's marketing. If you're able to market the product well and create a lot of hype, you can sell. So for small coin, you have to understand, right, that if you want to go into those small coin, you must only go into those small coin where you believe that the marketing team behind has really a very good way to bring up the hype so that they will attract a lot of people to come and buy. Because if nobody come and buy, the price will never go up. No matter whether you are in early or you are in late, but must be early. Early, then you have the chance to have a lot of X. However, during a crash, now this you have to be realistic. During a crash, will the small coin has a chance, better chance than the rest? You see, during the crash, people are losing confidence. When people are losing confidence, because there's a lot of fear, right? Okay, they think that it's going to go lower. So when they have a lot of fear, if they were to buy, they will only buy coins that are considered stable. It's just like banks. So if there's a lot of banks, if during an economical downturn, if you really need to put your money into the bank, you will only choose those banks whereby you feel that the reputation is very strong and the history is very good or it's very well known, correct? So therefore, during a flash crash, if there's going to be a recovery, which coin is going to go up first? The ones with strong reputation, the ones with large cap, the ones that are considered popular. For example, Bitcoin, right? So this will be how you look at it. So you have to understand what move price, what will happen, and then from there you make your investment decision rather than rely on the news. Because if you rely on the news, you probably over the long run you're going to lose money. Yeah. So to end off, will you be buying this dip? I don't know about you. Really, this is not financial advice. For me, I'm going to just take on my gambling fund and just put in some money so that I do not miss the party, right? If let's say the rally is going to continue. So with that, I'm going to sign off. This is Strongerhead telling you, share with you my Monkey GuGu tips and my views on crypto. Till next time. See you. Bye-bye.